if you're in a relationship and your boyfriend or girlfriend work at Amazon, good luck.
Okay, so by now y'all should know I've been abstinent for like 6 years. This month makes 6 years. And so I do plan on breaking it my birthday. But I was talking to my therapist and she was like, you mentioned somebody last week and you act like you didn't want to talk about it. So we're going to talk about it this week, right? And I was like, oh yeah, he ain't shit. Like, I shouldn't be, hunching on him. But here we are. And she was like, you know what? I'm going to give you some bad advice. Make it worth it. Make sure you have a good old time. Have a blast. And just make it worth it for you. We could talk about the rest later. AKA do it for the plot. That's all she had to tell me. That's all she had that's all she had to tell me.
This clip just proves women will give something special to just any old body. Any old man, bro. The worst body. She went from saying this man ain't nothing to just ending her 6-year abstinence for this man. Giving him the sole prize that she had. The jewel of the jewels, man. 6 years. 6 years. A forbidden clamshell that's never been singing on the seat floor. Never been touched by man. She done gave this man the prize, man. That just tells me, bro. Y'all, man, women just give it up to just anybody, bro. I promise you, bro. Not even then make the real man hold out. Like a good guy hold out. That's crazy.
I had to come outside and talk about this because after what I just experienced, I'm traumatized. BB smell is 100% real. I don't care what your mama say. I don't care what your friends say. I don't even care what your doctor say. BB smell is real, and let me tell you why. And if you're wondering what it smells like broccoli. The broccoli that's been sitting in your pot with the top on for 2 days. We all know how that smells. Sour, funky, moldy. Now, it's going to be some people that say, my BB smell like that. I don't know where she get her information from. Take your hand and rub it back there and see if you smell the same thing that I'm smelling. Now, some have a soft, funky smell, like a musky smell, and then some have a loud smell, a smell like rotten flesh. But trust me, it's all the same smell. Now, if you're wondering how to get that funky smell up out of your skin, because yeah, it's sucked in them pores and it's deep within that skin. Take you a cup of vinegar, 3 tablespoons of Epsom salt, run you a bath of hot, steamy water, and sit in a tub for about 30 to 45 minutes.
Man, them girls can sit in that tub for 30 to 40 minutes and walk down a flight of stairs and ass probably still funky after that, bro. Ain't no saving that.
You're seriously gonna take me home right now because I don't want to
Bro, yes.
Why? I thought we were having a good time. Like, we were having a good ass time just chilling with each other. We just got some snacks. Like, why can't we just go to the movies or something? I don't want to go home right now.
I drove a half an hour here. It's 2 in the morning. I'm not coming to hang out with you, bro. I want to. What are you talking about?
Why are you talking to me like that?
Bro, we grown as bro. I'm not playing with you. I don't got time for this. I'm taking you home. I'm being nice and respectful.
You think that's respectful? That's respectful.
It is hella respectful. I already took a honey pack and some more shit. Bro, get the camera on my face, bro.
Homie said he took a honey pack and some orange juice. He ain't playing you done made him mad. Now, what he supposed to do with that? His heart about to beat out his chest, man. He was ready for some action. You can't tell me, come over, let's go. Come over, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. And in his mind, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what time it is. He can't go business with now he about to drop you off. He about to drop you off. Y'all gotta set those expectations and those what's happening before y'all can link up. She said, let's go watch a movie. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Y'all ain't not watching no movie. That movie gonna be watching y'all if y'all ain't doing anything. Come on now, let's be real. Now guys, was he being a jerk? Or was he just being real and not trying to waste his time? Like, let me know your thoughts in the comments.
I'm scrolling on social media and I see a woman post and my man is in the background. That's my man. So you know what I did? I screenshotted. I'm like, oh, this was back in January. Why is this on my FYP? TikTok being messy. So anyway, I screenshot the post. I went back to my text messages to go back to January, to go back to that day to see what he said he was doing. He said he was at work. So sir, how could you be at work but you in the background of this other girl's video? Make that make sense. I'm just at a point where I just don't even give a fuck no more. I didn't confront him. I block, I delete, I ignore, I mind my business, I protect my peace. Like, damn, really? I can't have nothing nice.
This is another case of how the internet will get you caught up. Bruh, if you're out there moving in them streets, taking pictures. I mean, you sitting there taking selfies with the woman you ain't supposed to be with. This is really not much of an outcome that's gonna happen from this. We already know what it's gonna lead to, you know? Now, I know it's all cute right now, but I just gotta hope that she just don't try to do this type of behavior right now at her age. You get what I'm saying? Like, she's trying to, like, copycat. They think it is fun. She's probably getting the influence of, you know, this is a move, this is funny move, this is funny dance. You know, kids like to dance, bro, right? They like to do that. And she's sitting there trying it. I really hope that's not the case. And I really hope that y'all have told her, don't do this, especially at your age. You get what I'm saying? Not even if she has the proper equipment or not, but just like, man, let her just be a kid. You get what I'm saying?
Why do you think men deserve less?
Because they're not doing more. We used to, and I don't want to go into this rhetoric, but I think
no, you
that
should go into the rhetoric.
Get what
we got
they
time.
Get.
This is all about you.
People get what they put out, and I think that, like, we used to live in a world, and I'm not just talking about financially, because I don't want the brokies in my comments. So, no, I've come to the conclusion that I'm probably gonna be with someone I make more money than. So y'all could cry somewhere else. I'm a trust fund baby. I don't need y'all. Anyway, back to the story. I think that men should actually find God. That's what y'all should do this year. Y'all need to be led by a real man, and Jesus Christ needs to come save the men that are on this earth, because the ones y'all sitting down, they got a short fuse. They not really connecting all the way.
Is it the men that you like, or is this all men?
Well, first of all, I don't like any particular type of man. I've literally tried to date everything, all across the board: short, tall, white, black, Asian, broke, rich, non-speaking English, speaking English, a little gay. I done tried it all. I'm trying to tell you, I done been there, done that with everything. I done gave every chance I can to everybody.
Bro, like, I don't get it. You just literally named a whole long list of different types of dudes. You even mess with dudes that don't even like girls. And all of mankind is the problem. Yet there's no mirror you can see your reflection in, bro. You must be a damn vampire at this point. Like, how do you not know you have issues? How do you not know that your standards are inadequate? How do you not know that your expectations are out of this world? How do you not know that you're the toxic one? You just don't have that. You just don't have that. Because you're going to tell me every single type of man just doesn't like you. Okay.
To do it.
Didn't have to do what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to show my ex who my girlfriend is, because I no longer want you no more.
Why would you?
No, I'm trolling. Now, I want to see if we have like a three-way, you know?
A three-way with who? Right, a three-way with who?
Like me, you, and you.
Now, why?
You know, you gotta think about it. Look, I had you, and I have you. You know what I'm saying? Might as well.
Who the fuck you think you are? You ain't gonna have nobody by the end of this call. You got this.
What do you?
And you think you gonna handle two?
Come on, why are you doing all that? That's and you gonna agree with her?
Because why the fuck you think you are?
What do you? So hold on, tell me, y'all not never double team me. If I told y'all who? Wait, what?
You ain't even that big for you to take two coochies. You can barely take one. Baby, what is she talking about?
All right, I'm not even laughing no more. That shit corny as hell.
Right.
Can y'all stop talking about? I just want to have a poly. That's all I want to do.
You can't have a poly. Baby, until you learn how to spell poly, you ain't have a about it. Damn shit. What the wrong with you? Like, are you cool? You ain't got enough money for that shit. Ooh. Nigga, you was just asking me for a 4 for 4.
Alright, come on, chill. Alright, hey, I'm gonna call you back.
Now, I can't tell if this is a skit or not. But I'm stupid. If you're gonna try to hook up a three-way, you gotta come correct. You know what I mean? There's timing. You might have to even pay for it at this point, dog. Bro, you gotta be comfortable. You gotta have your stuff together, bro. Those things don't just happen out of thin air. You can't just ask, can this happen? Bro, y'all all know the realistic question to that. If y'all not in a poly relationship, and I don't know anybody in my audience that has one, if you do, I would love to ask you some questions. But, y'all think we can just ask, and we can get that sort of treatment? Shit, no, bro. You gotta earn that. You gotta come correct with all that. Y'all can say you about this big and you broke. Damn, dude, I'm hoping this was a skit, bro. I feel like you might have played yourself.
Okay, I have a question. As the parent of a 17-year-old, if a car full of 17, 18, and 19-year-olds pull up to your house to fight your child, what are you going to do? In the eyes of the law, they're going to try your 17-year-old as an adult 9 times out of 10. I'm just saying. Inquiring minds want to know.
Joe, at the end of the day, this is crazy because this reminds me of a time when I was a teenager and I was like 15, 16, man, and I came and knocked on this dude's door because he was lying about him whooping on me, and I had to just prove it to the world that he was a liar. So I knocked on his door. Of course, his mom comes out with a bat thinking that we were just trying to jump from that. Really, that was not really the case. I just wanted a one-on-one matchup because I never got one. Why are you telling everybody we fought? It never happened. So you know what? I'm gonna have my boy stand way back there with the camera on. I'm about to show you this business right now. So she came out, but I was expecting her to be super irate at this point. You know, she wasn't gonna let me fight. I just had to go ask because I called his hands out. You know, it is what it is. But she allowed it to happen. She was like, "You gonna go one-on-one with my son, and he gonna whoop," and that was the case. But like, come to think of it, man, how many times would you even let that happen if that was really your kids? You know, just really thinking about it now as a parent, I'm like, man, I don't think I would ever allow such activity happening from my house. This is my property, and if something happens, man, I'm definitely gonna get in trouble. Not once, not twice, but all kind of ways, man. Look, y'all just move your asses on. Like, man, look, y'all wanna do all this dumb crap. Look, the world's too serious right now, and I love my kids way too much to let one bad hit, one bad fall, whatever it may be. And right now, kids don't even play fair like that no more, bro. You can't even call for a fade and get one because you just don't know what's gonna come up next. But I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't let my son go out there and fight one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when they got a whole crowd of people. You know what, man? This don't look right. This looks suspicious. We're gonna go ahead and just call the police out. That's what we doing. Because at the end of the day, police gonna get involved. You can get sued, bro. Your son can go to jail. You can go to jail. I'm not risking all that.
I can't be a side B because I don't know how to play the position. As soon as I get in my feelings, or if I give you something, you belong to me. That's how I feel. Like, I was with this dude, and he told me, he was like, I got a girlfriend. He was like, but I don't really want to be with her or whatever, but I just want something on the side. He kept it real. And I was like, okay. I said, I still could be with you. I'm thinking in my head, I ain't gonna catch no feelings for him. I'll just be his little boo. Yo, the minute the boy told me he loved me, the minute the boy kissed me, like, all my common sense went out the window. When I tell y'all, we was friends on Facebook, I used to comment underneath the boy pictures. Hearts. The boy used to have to delete my comments. It got to the point where he had to lie and say who he was with. He couldn't even tell me he was with his girlfriend, like, because I block him, like, really block him. And then it got to the point where I used to be in my feelings so hard, like, we had it set up to where he used to say, don't call me after 9 or whatever, because we're going to be in the bed and I won't get caught or whatever. 9:20, 9:30, that's what I was doing, y'all, ringing that motherfucking phone. He'll answer that. I said, I'm calling to tell you I love you. And he wouldn't say nothing, y'all. When I tell y'all, I will block him, and he have to call me from private. He be like, why are you doing that? I said, because I called to tell you I love you, and you ain't say nothing. But he said, but you know I'm laying in the bed. I said, laying in the bed with who? You say, man. I said, laying in the bed with who? And I said, I dare you say your girlfriend. I dare you. Like, it got that serious. Like, I can't be a side piece because I don't know how to play the position, y'all. And once I get in my feelings, I lose all my common sense. And I'm not gonna listen. Like,
one of the dangers I assume for having a sneaky link would be that sneaky link catching feelings for you. Obviously, we talked about this prior to, in one of the other videos, but in her situation, she caught feelings. You was doing everything right for her. He was being that listening ear. He was putting it on her, right? And then all of a sudden these emotions started getting attached. Then she wanted you more and more and more. So instead of wanting you romantically, she wanted you emotionally now. She wants you all the time. And that's the dangerous game that you play for having a side chick. But nonetheless, guys, y'all just be careful when y'all out in these streets. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. I look forward to hearing what your men have to say. Subscribe for more videos. Peace.